I'm probably going to touch my hair more than you'd probably like me to. But you know what? It's everywhere. Woo! Recover for thick, healthy, shiny hair. Boom. That's me. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than last time. I thought it was important today to come and talk to you guys about refeeding during anorexia recovery. This was by far the worst part of recovery as a whole for me. I don't want people to feel like they're alone because, man, it sucks. I thought I was dying on multiple occasions, and I remember lying in bed just thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I choosing recovery when I felt better before I started eating more? Because when you eat more, your body don't know what to do. So for me personally, I started recovery on the 5th of March. I took this picture here. You probably cannot see it. I'll insert it. But this is a picture I took when I was in A&E. I've spoken about my story, so I'm not going to ramble into it. I was scared. I was housebound too. So the thing is, because I was so poorly, I wasn't allowed to do any exercise. I couldn't even stand in the shower. So again, it was hard for me to go out and do things, which I didn't. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have a life particularly. I had to drop out of college. So yeah, I didn't have a life in that aspect. But this also led me to develop agoraphobia, which is a whole nother phobia in itself and sucks. That was awful. It was vile. I could not leave my house. I didn't leave my house for probably about 2 months. Because I had a scare out in public, I was too scared to go out again, just in case something bad happened. That's the sort of fear I had in my mind. I'm going to pass out, so it's going to happen, I'm going to collapse, da da da. It was a challenge to get me to A&E in the first place on that day that I fell ill. I had certain things that I would take with me, such as like stress toys. I had like, it was like a little lavender roll-on that you could roll on your wrists and stuff to smell. That sucked, so let's just add on the refeeding process. Refeeding is, it's different for everyone. Everyone struggles with different things, but I'm just going to go through mine and kind of the basics of refeeding, if you know what I mean. So when I was put inpatient a couple of years ago, they supplied me with loads of vitamins. I'm going to put in a picture on the screen, but it was like phosphate and different tablets to sort of sort out your levels, you know, whilst you're adjusting to increasing your food. So for most anorexics, if you're not eating a lot, you will need to be built up gradually as time goes on. Eating a lot or a higher amount, well, a very much higher amount, ultimately it can kill you, because your levels in your body are just going crazy. It doesn't know what to do. It makes you feel ill. You don't particularly have an appetite anyway. You have to gradually build it up. You'll probably be put on different meal plans if you're in hospital. Ours was called introduction, so it'd be like the smaller plate, and then it'll be built up. Same with snacks as well. For me, to start off with, snacks was drinks like squash and water, but as time went on, obviously I had to have chocolate, la la la. But you do have to start at the very bottom for your own health, you know, and that is, any professional will tell you that. The thing is with me this time, I didn't have a team, and, well, I did have a team, but they literally dropped me in the shit. It's hard to do on your own, it's scary, and you don't know if you're messing up your levels in your body, because you don't know how many calories you're meant to be eating. I didn't have a dietitian. Actually starting real recovery, it knocked me for 6. Like, I've never felt so ill in my life. Obviously, you can see my bed behind me. I just slept. My team put me on fluoxetine when they shouldn't have, because I was weak. Fluoxetine is an antidepressant, if you don't know, and I had literally out-of-body experiences. My pupils went huge, sweats, felt sick. I was in bed like every night by 7 o'clock, and I couldn't move out of bed. I was literally stuck to the bed because it just washed me out. So I basically had to come cold turkey off my meds against medical advice, but my team weren't acknowledging that's what was making me so ill, and that also led me to have derealisation. So you feel like everything's fake. I don't know if anyone's ever had that, but it sucks. It's like things aren't real around you. Starting to eat more, literally eat more. So like I said, I started from the bottom, and then I did it in how I was comfortable. This was back, I did recovery on my own this time pretty much, and I was in control of my food. When I ate it, things like that, I struggled a lot with the sugar crashes. I would have to eat every hour. Every hour. That's hard, especially for someone who didn't want to eat that much, especially at the beginning. To have to eat every hour sucked. It does get better, it does, but I remember I had the night sweats. Oh my goodness, the night sweats were disgusting. I remember I literally just started talking to Matt at this point, and I was like, he can't stay over for at least a month or two, because I'm basically sleeping in a bath right now. I remember having to wake up at like 2 in the morning. My dad thought I'd wet myself. He was like, Lauren, I think you've wet yourself. I was like, Dad, it's coming from out my legs. That is literally just your metabolism speeding up. I had the shakes like I've never had before. Horrible. Dizziness again, very fatigue. It really does mess you up. You don't always, but you can get a lot of acid reflux, which is something I struggle with at the moment, which is weird. But again, I am weird. I definitely struggled with that. Bloating, horrible. I'm trying to name things that I struggled with that I feel that others might be able to relate to. We've all got the same kind of thing that's going on. But ultimately, I want to show you that it does get better. It sucks. It's horrible. At the time, you think, what's the point? What is the point? I remember saying to my folks, like, why am I doing this for? I did not feel this ill when I was restricting. And I still feel that way now sometimes, because I struggle with health anxiety. So you can ask my boyfriend, you can ask my parents, whatever, and I always think I'm ill. I always think there's something wrong with me. I have to have blood tests quite a lot. I think it's psychological, because I've never been scared of being ill because I was numb, but because I've been numb for so long, probably like 5 to 7 years, I've just not felt ill, or I haven't really felt anything. I've just felt like a zombie pretty much. Now, because I'm healthy, all my like feelings are coming back, and feeling sick, and periods, and bloating, and little nasty things that I've never really picked up on before. So yeah, it's definitely weird to wrap your head around. But because I developed health anxiety during refeeding, I had to go to A&E a few times because I felt so ill. There are some other symptoms that I know of that I'm gonna name now, because these are ones that I didn't really struggle with as much, but I know that other people have. So again, if I name them now, maybe it will help in feeling not so alone and not so strange. They call it water retention. It's edema, I think they call it. Edema? Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. But it's when you get water, typically in the feet, in the legs, swells, goes a bit blue, purple. That again is due to refeeding. And it does go, but it's very uncomfortable. You might need to go and see a doctor, you might need to go to hospital because of it. But as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure it does go in time. You have to keep your leg elevated, or legs, whatever you have it in, elevated up. And again, I've never had this, but I remember when I was in hospital, there was a lovely lady who unfortunately did suffer with this. I think it's important because I've also read online that after refeeding, they say, you know, once all your electrolytes are balanced out and all your levels and whatnot, they say it should take up to like 10 days for refeeding. Refeeding probably took me about 4 months, 3-4 months. And truth be told, I think it's normal. You know, it's not nice, it's not pleasant. I remember saying to my parents, I am never, ever, ever putting myself through this again. I remember saying that to them, and that's one thing that I think of often when I am wanting to relapse or do something that I shouldn't be doing. It's horrible, it washes you out. Again, I did like develop agoraphobia. Unfortunately, I wasn't being monitored as regularly as I would have wanted, or I have been previously. I was on daily bloods and things in hospital for this. But what I can say is it does get better. It feels disgusting and horrible and crap at the time. It's like you feel worse for wanting to get better. It's horrible, but distraction is key. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. Refeeding fucking sucks, and you've got to be so careful. Refeeding syndrome, it can kill you. It can kill you, and that's terrifying. The sort of like dying from reintroducing food. So my opinion, get help, seek professional help, especially maybe dietitian help. So yeah, that's my video for today, guys. I don't want to keep rambling on, but this is just a little video to say my kind of experience in refeeding, maybe what I did, how I did it. DM me, my socials are down below. personal Instagram and recovery, and recovery Instagram is down below, so hit me up. But I'm more than happy to help or talk to people about refeeding. I don't want to pretend I'm some professional because I'm not. I'm just going from my experience, and I have looked online a little bit to like see if I can give you some more details than I already know. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be back again with another video, most likely next week. Keep on fighting. Please like, comment and subscribe before I forget. Listen. Alexa's talking to herself. Conspiracy. So please like, comment and subscribe. My personal and recovery Instagram down below, like I've said. Hit me up. I'm happy to talk to you all. I love talking to you all. Keep swimming, and I'll see you soon. Bye.